The opening tip won by the Pacers as we get underway in downtown Indianapolis. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
The drive, right to the basket. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Oladipo. The rebound's pulled down by the Grizzlies. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Looking to make something happen. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Tough make through traffic.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Throws it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
That'll get out off one of the Pacers, so it's going to stay with Memphis. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Stuffs it down with authority.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. Collison stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
It's Grizzlies ball. Knocked loose. Knocks it down from mid-range.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
The assist from number 16.
Conley into the front court, trailing by 10. Knocked loose. Oladipo. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Miles Turner. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Oladipo. Collison goes to the right side. 4-3. Textbook defense. To Conley. Mike Conley. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Now, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but you have to take it one possession at a time. You have to continue to chip away. It hasn't been the best first quarter, but if you get a couple more of those to drop, you'll find yourself right back in this ballgame.
Kicks it outside to Oladipo from long range. And Victor Oladipo, quick catch and shoot that time for 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worry.
And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
To Turner. Victor Oladipo buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Memphis, they've got it. Ah, rocking the rim. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
To Evans. Fires the 3. Tyreek Evans, when he gets going, hard to stop.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Bradley. The pass set it all up.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Oladipo into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Deep left corner. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Grizzlies own the basketball. Great feed. Throws it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
And that'll be out of bounds off of Oladipo. Knocked loose. And that'll be out of bounds off of Oladipo. Grizzlies retain the possession. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Avery Bradley at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 77% at the line. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. on trying. Shot's no good there. Cleaning the offensive glass. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Has a look. Offensive rebound, Oladipo. Here's a chance from long range. Not easy.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Memphis with the rock. Fires the three. Made his first effort, but not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Knocked loose. Pacers have it. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points.
We're through one at Bankers Life Fieldhouse with the Pacers on top. Jay and I back with more of NBA Wednesday night on EA Sports after this. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Conley into the front court. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
For three. Can't connect. To Bradley. A lot of contact. No whistle.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Mike Conley has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip.
Entering the game for Memphis, number 3.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He was all over him. It's Grizzlies ball. Passed it off. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Lets it fly from long range. Cleans the offensive glass. Oh, Miles Turner. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Into the front court comes Collison. His guys hold a commanding lead. Young, second effort. Conley. And throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Collison. Darren Collison shakes free from a tough matchup and buries it.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Miles Turner with the block. Knocked loose. Conley. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Beyond the arc for three. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. His guys down big. Oh!
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Oh, Miles Turner. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. Whistle and a timeout for Memphis, as he'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for number 2.
Conley. From the painted area, won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Oladipo. Straight on look. 4-3. That's how you defend. Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And a nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Oladipo. From long range. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Pacers have it. And count the basket inside.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Substitution being made in this one. Oladipo into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended. To right. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Oladipo. Oh, he had him there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And he'll head to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Mike Conley, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Short jumper stays out. Conley. Shot from the lane won't go. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Miles Turner. Time to shuffle things up. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Driving right to the basket. Thaddeus Young sends it away. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Knocked loose. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Victor Oladipo. So it's going to stay with Memphis. Pacers come up with it. Turns and slams it down.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Miles Turner. Tips it. Ooh, 5 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Off the assist.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Pacers control. Not that time.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Can't connect from inside.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Bradley. Great look and vision. And the finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Curling inside. Stuffs it down with authority.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Knocked loose. Pacers have it. Gets to the basket and scores. Victor Oladipo with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Pacers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Indiana Pacers. The Grizzlies may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track. Defense.
The Indiana Pacers are using defense to create offense, and it's coming off blocks and steals. They're putting in work on both ends of the court.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
Who gonna do it?
Knock loose. Conley. Here's a chance from long range. If he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Fires the 3, and he hits.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Mike Conley. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Has a chance. And it's Conley with the rebound. Memphis, they've got it. Nice pass to set things up. Victor Oladipo swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
The drive, right to the basket. Draws the double and still hits.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Miles Turner rejects it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Justin
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down a bundle. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Knocked loose. That'll get out off one of the Pacers. Grizzlies retain the possession. Miles Turner able to recover with the block. Make that 7. Knocked loose. Right. Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Collison. For 3. Not that time. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Won't go to end a putback slam.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Conley to right. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end. By initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Nice finish at the rim.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Memphis with the rock.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
To Bradley. Miles Turner sends it away. 8 now. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Conley into the front court. His guys down big. To Bradley. Big finish at the rim.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and you. I got ball. I got ball. That's me. Double team. Double team. Double team.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Lets it fly from long range. Trying to hit 50, but it's no good. Knocked loose. Bradley to Conley. Trying to catch. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Deep right corner to Bradley. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the mark. No good. To Evans. Oladipo.
Yeah, keep him hit. Keep him hit.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
It's Grizzlies ball. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And look out.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. Whoa! What a finish!
Huh, what a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. He'll run the offense. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Mike Conley at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First try, no good. Missed the second one as well. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Deep three at the buzzer. So the Pacers with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Got it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Evans. Going to launch beyond the arc. Bojan Bogdanovic. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 86% from the line. And hits the first free throw. Hits the second. One more coming. Knocks down all 3 at the line. To Bradley. Avery Bradley, 3 for 6 now.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Deep 2 there, won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Cashes in for 2.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with the easy lay right there.
Has a look. Oladipo, not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great.
Oh, ferocious slam inside. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
They were all over Oladipo. Missed the shot.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Knocked loose. Pacers have it. Matthews. Well defended. Pacers come up with it. Thaddeus Young. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Shooting.
Oops, he missed the first one. No good. Missed them both.
That's me. I got ball.
Short jumper stays out. Great feed, sets it up. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Indiana with the basketball. 4-3. He engulfed him that time. To Matthews. Oladipo. From long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Ivan Rabb has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Oh, he missed on a pair. Fires the 3. He'll take that any day.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Miles Turner snatching it out of the air. 9 blocks.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very...
Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. So it's going to stay with Memphis. Knocked loose. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Mike Conley at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 66% in this contest.
Rotate.
Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. Right with it. Down a bundle. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Matthews. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Right to Conley. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Nice pass to set things up. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
For 3. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
DeLon Wright, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. First try at the line, no good. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. And stuffs it home.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Driving right to the basket. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It's Indiana basketball. Oladipo goes to the right side.
Yep, I got him. Here you go.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
Second one's good. Splits the pair. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Knocked loose. That'll get out off one of the Pacers. Grizzlies retain the possession. Conley, the drive, right to the basket. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Conley into the front court. His guys down big. Miles Turner pins it. Make that 11.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Shot from the lane won't go. Lets it fly from long range, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Miles Turner, huge block. That's 12 now. This one to the Pacers as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here. And I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers could not have been more dominant in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Indiana Pacers. The Grizzlies really lost big in this matchup, and you could tell it was tough on them.
And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
Check out the leading scores for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track.
Defense.
The Indiana Pacers put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Indiana Pacers. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.